So how's Kingdom Hearts going for you, Kimmy?
It's been good. It's been
good watching those live streams.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my god!
I'll just be at work and I'll be like,
I went back and watched the last one and I was like,
Stop! I'm getting my ass whooped.
So how do you feel so far about? Before we get into the gameplay and all your struggles right now. What do you think about everything it has presented to you in regards to the theme, the whole Disney thing, the fighting, kind of the basics, like
very cool.
Not knowing nothing going in, kind of.
No, well, I didn't even know that Final Fantasy was part of this. Like, I didn't know that those were where these characters came from.
Baby.
Well, that's not where Sora comes from, right?
No, not Sora.
Sora's,
besides Sora, the rest of them, that they're all Final Fantasy characters brought into here and all that. I didn't know that. I just knew them separately. I didn't even know. I knew the characters, but I didn't know that was Final Fantasy. And I didn't know that was, Kingdom Hearts together, all that stuff. Didn't have any knowledge of that.
You didn't understand what type of crossover this was.
Yes, no, I
didn't.
didn't.
Like, oh, this was a crossover.
I saw Cloud and his twink ass big
said,
sword, and I said,
"Bitch, what, Ariana? What are you doing here?"
I was so hyped. I was like, oh my god! I saw Aerith, in that one cutscene. I was like, bitch, that's crazy. So I was super surprised. Very. This is like super original, for me. I know.
By the way, guys, she's not. Let them know where you are right now, so they know at least like context of how far you are in the game.
Okay, so I've beat the first section of what is it? The Traverse Town. Yeah, I beat the first little thing on Traverse Town.
By the way, it's Ether, not Ether.
Okay, Ether. Sorry,
that Ether.
I don't know.
Didn't you watch Thor 2?
Yeah, but like years ago.
They said the Ether. That's what it was called.
I don't know. Either way. So I beat that part. I beat Wonderland. I went to Tarzan's place and I went to the Coliseum with Hercules. Tarzan's place is a little bit too hard for me right now. I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, you
but
should
also,
never went there.
I didn't know. Someone said go to the next spot. So I said, all right, so I'm gonna go to the next spot. I didn't even see that there was ranking on how hard they were. I was just
I didn't realize there was other spots.
I was just like, all right, everybody's saying go to the next spot. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna follow along with what you guys say. And then I'm getting my ass whooped currently by Cerberus in Hercules' place, but I'm like so close to figuring it out, guys. I'm like this close. Like I finally figured out I gotta duck and roll. Now I figured out how to roll out because that was my thing. He kept chomping at me, and I was like, I can't jump back enough fast enough. So now I'm like, okay, hit roll. Like I'm gonna get it.
It also be looking like you don't be locking on properly.
I locked on, and it's on there now, but it's just I don't know, man. It's just hard.
Remember the 5 Ds: dodge, duck, dip, dive, and
dick. Sorry, first reaction.
I didn't even know what I didn't know what the fifth was. So whatever was
dodge.
You said dodge already.
Twice.
Have you guys not watched Dodgeball?
No.
No, listen.
No.
It's been
years.
that year. Like
it's been
that
years,
long, bro.
yeah.
You want me to remember a quote from something I ain't seen in 20 years?
Deserves a rewatch every 2 to 3 years.
That's a crazy act.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the asshole. That movie's so good.
Every 2 years is wicked.
2 to 3.
Anyways,
Dodgeball is not that movie, bro.
It's not that movie. Anyways, yes, but I'm having a great time. I'm figuring it out. My friends are having a great time laughing at me, trying to figure this out because I'm so frustrated and I feel worse because I'm like, if a 10-year-old can do this, why can't I do this? And that's why it always frustrates me because I'm like, these puzzle games, I always, oh my god,
She's like, I was in the trenches back then.
I was so rough.
Once you get used to the gameplay and stuff, fights are gonna get easier. You have to learn how to work with Donald and Goofy.
Yeah. These bitches are dead every 2 seconds. I turn around like they're useless.
She said, Donald, where are my heels? This bitch is dead all the time.
Every time I turn around, he's dead. I heal
she said,
the
I don't
team.
trust him with a potion. I'm not giving him my potion.
Yeah, I'm like, I fucking heal the team up. I turn around, they're dead again.
All you hear is...
Bro, that's everybody's beef when playing. Just like, Donald's not gonna heal you, bro. Goofy's the only MVP. Donald's not.
Goofy.
Yeah, Goofy be running in there with the shield.
Goofy
like,
be spinning with his shit. He be putting in work. Donald's just over here.
Every now and again, he'll throw a thunderbolt, and I'm like, all right, did that do anything?
That did nothing.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Took out the fodder, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
that's not
doing
doing shit against Cerberus.
Ridiculous.
But
I'm
what do
very
you think
excited.
of the relationship between like Sora, Riku, and Kairi?
I find
that was so long ago. That was 9 hours ago for her.
I know.
She's played 9 hours, but she's only clocked in her save file 7 because she kept loading.
No, but it was cute. It was cute because you can tell like they have like the boys have this rivalry because they both like Kairi and Kairi basically like Sora, but like that's why Riku has this whole like resentment against Sora because he likes Kairi and can tell that Kairi likes him more. And it's this whole thing. And I'm like, drama, like these little kitties. And I'm like, all right, it's cute though. It's cute.
All right. What do you think about the fighting mechanics, I guess? Because this is kind of something different than you've ever played, right? You don't really play RPGs.
I've played a couple RPGs in the
Legend
past.
of Zelda one, right?
Yeah, I think Legend of Zelda counts.
Yeah, the Zelda's like the only like kind of like the more recent ones have kind of, and Zelda was kind of a new system for you for the most part too, right? So
yeah, I played a couple games back in the day, like little things here and there, but nothing like so long.
Like
you
never
Zelda.
played Final Fantasy,
no, I
right?
never played
So that's
Final
what I'm saying. So you never played JRPGs and that system of magic and skills, like like how they kind of manufacture. So I guess how you feel like, because it's free form. We're used to turn-based RPGs, right? So this
I've
is
had some. Like I played Diablo before, and that's like a
yeah,
something like that. So, but yeah, I think it's very interesting, and it is very different. You can't rely on like your friends versus like the NPCs, to do something. And it's really hard because like there's no hints, there's no nothing. I'm relying on my friends. I'm relying on my friends when I'm like, help me, bitch.
You gotta explore.
Yeah. Well, back then we had like word of mouth. What I mean? We talked to each other in school. Be like, yo, how you get past that? Like,
you just go over your boy's house.
Trust me, we wasn't getting through it easily.
Exactly.
We just sometimes my cousins or somebody else would come through and be like, yo, he had to beat that part for me, bro. I couldn't get past that part.
Yep.
But that was fun about games back in the day. It was more collaborative. And I think that's what's fun about streaming it. Because this has been like you streaming for the first time essentially by yourself. So like how do you feel like that's been?
That's been an experience. You guys can definitely see Corey's been helping. He's been the GOAT so far because I've never done this before, but it's been fun. I've been told from some of the people that have been watching that it feels like that they're just chatting with me in a Discord server, and that's why it feels very comfortable to watch. And I'm very glad to hear that like people do think I'm entertaining enough to watch. So I'm like, okay, that's great. At least I'm doing my job.
Yeah,
I think
chat's good.
I think it helps a lot. Not only that I'm used to talking on camera with you guys from the podcast, but I'm also consistently always talking in games. Because I'm used to games with teammates. Yeah. Because I'm always doing call outs during the game. I'm always like talking. I'm always like, okay, because if you're not talking, no one knows what's happening. So I'm used to talking to other people. Now I just have to talk to myself and then occasionally to other people. Okay. So I have to get used to saying my thoughts out loud so people constantly hear me talking.
Yeah. Because I know the technical end of it, which I've been helping you with down the back. I know you're like, oh God. So I just wonder, like, have you at least been enjoying the experience? Because I know being on camera for 3 hours, like you've been doing essentially almost 3 hour streams. And I mean, even the setup beforehand, let's just call it a 3 hour process, right? For the past 2 weeks now, because you did like 2 in 1 week. So I'm like, you feeling good? You feeling all right? Because I know that shit, it's a lot. Like, no, streaming is not easy. What I mean?
Once I'm in it. It's just the setup to make sure that everything's good. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
It's just the starting, making sure everything's correct. It's the technical stuff. Yeah. Once I'm in it, I'm good. I'll talk. I'll yap. I'm fine.
Yeah,
like,
you have good reactions. You're loud. You're funny.
You're loud. You're
but like loud in like in a reactive kind of way. Like, that's what I want to see when like I'm watching. So I want to see you yell. Yeah. I want to see you be like
the boring person that's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, watching your stream playing Kingdom Hearts, like you get stressed out, but like that's part of the fun.
Danny's over here like, this is the most I ever watched Moon Piece content ever. But how has streaming been for you? Because you guys essentially starting at the same time, spreading
my
your
rival.
Oh yeah, now we're rivals.
No, you like having a rival, bro. You got Shade 24 talking about, yo, Kimmy's better than you,
Kimmy's better than you.
Well, you are. That's a fact.
That's just a
fact. For now, I'm not letting my guard down.
Oh, that blue lock contact cooks itself.
I
mean, for me, like doing the setup, it's crazy. I'm like, is this right? Like, I don't want our manager to kill us.
It's intimidating.
Especially because like he'll be in the chat, be like, yo, you should change this.
You got this wrong.
You gotta check this.
You gotta do this.
It's like,
I know.
Meanwhile, it's the littlest thing ever. Just move this, like,
but it feels huge.
It does.
Pause.
Because you're just like in the middle of everything, and you're like, ha.
Sorry, guys, I gotta stop talking.
Yeah, listen, when I'm setting it up, and I'm like on the back end, I'm like, give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to say, and I'm like saying a million and one things while trying to make sure I can hear y'all. I'm like doing mad shit.
Yeah, and you're asking me to just like adjust the volume. I'm scrambling. I'm like, it's like that meme where you're like figuring it out. Like, how do I do this and that? Like, but it's been fun. Doing Blue Lock reviews. I want to do it. It's something that I did it twice. I'm looking forward to doing it this week too.
He
I
realized-
want to watch, but I can't because I don't want to be spoiled.
He
Don't
realized quickly he don't want to fucking do it on Wednesdays no more. He said, "Nah, I can't wait."
Because the chapter comes out on Tuesdays.
Oh.
And I don't know, for some reason, like Wednesday just became the date. And I can't wait.
I think it's because you just couldn't figure out like maybe your schedule. You was like, maybe you do Wednesday.
Tuesdays I can totally make it work. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I have
Okay,
to do
there
I'm
you
gonna do
go.
it on Tuesdays. So instead of doing Wednesdays, I'm doing Tuesdays. So it is something that I'm looking forward to now because I love talking about it. And so it's been great. I'm only doing it 37 minutes, 45 minutes
Okay.
max.
Yeah.
So like you doing it for 3 hours? Kudos to you, girl.
Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
It's-
We don't even stand in front of this camera for 3 hours.
I know.
Yeah, that's a different beast. I'm like, shit. That's why I'm like, yo, you good, right? That's
No.
why I was trying to make sure. I was like, what you need? I
No,
was like, let me know the things you need because if you're gonna sit there for that long, can't be having you getting car sick
No,
playing
no.
Kingdom Hearts.
But the first time was so bad. Jesus Christ.
She's over here like this camera.
Bro, I was I was like, why do I feel like I'm gonna throw up right
Camera is
now?
crazy.
I was like, that tummy aches.
I get it.
I was like,
no, that Kingdom
Tummy
Hearts,
aches
that Kingdom
are
Hearts
fun.
camera is known.
The second
it was
game is
bad.
better.
Yeah,
The
it was
second
so
game
much
is a
better.
lot better.
Oh yeah, so much better.
Man, I just hate that you have no idea that you have to play more than 3 games.
More than
What do you
Wait, you're gonna
mean?
have her play the
like
handheld
she
ones?
thinks that she's only gonna play 1, 2, and 3. I was like,
No, there's.
Is there more?
We won't make you play
you
Chain of
see
Memories.
how many games is in that collection, right?
Yeah, but I thought it was just like the remakes.
We won't let you, we
Of
won't make you
like-
play Chain of Memories, right?
No,
All right, cool.
you will. The only other you're gonna have to play 5 of them, right?
Okay.
Birth by
But
Sleep.
2 of them are significantly shorter
Okay.
by the main 1, 2, and 3. You have to play Birth by Sleep and 358 by 2 days.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what about Dream Drop Distance?
Dream Not This is not that.
That's such a good. If anything, that's
No,
better
I know
than.
it's good, but I mean in the story, like
If
the
anything,
story.
it's better than 3, 2, 5 divided by 7, whatever the fucking thing
There's
is.
this in regards to the plot and for her to because it's so convoluted. I'm trying to.
It
I'm
is. It's
trying to keep like
it's
the.
crazy.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is known to be one of the most convoluted. What the fuck is going on now? We lost the plot series.
Especially in the
ever.
third
As
one.
fans, we know this, right? It loses the plot a lot by the time it gets to Dream Drop Distance, so it stays. It's a good game. I'm not saying it's not a good
I know.
game.
I
but
think it's relevant though.
yeah, but I never played it.
You never
And
played Dream Drop Distance?
I just watched the cutscenes.
Okay. All right.
Just watch the cutscenes
No. I'm not criticizing you. You
because
missed out.
I didn't have a 3DS.
Oh, it was on 3DS.
Fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
so much fun.
So like it was on 3DS. It's a shorter game, but like I still was able to know the narrative without seeing Dream Drop Distance. Whereas like Birth by Sleep and 358 by 2 days, you need to know in order. Like going to Kingdom Hearts 2 without 358 by 2 days is crazy.
Yeah, you're like, who are these
Crazy.
people?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
Well, I'll be doing that for a while.
yeah,
You know what's funny? After the
we'll
3
be
hours,
we'll be doing Sailor Moon for a year.
But-
It's gonna take us a year to do this.
Wow,
So, yeah,
that's
actually,
true.
yeah.
Oh, it's
So
gonna be
don't
fun.
Once-
This is gonna be great.
Yeah, once you get used to Kingdom Hearts, like you're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna fly
Oh,
through it in like
I'll
at
be
least
great.
within 3 months.
Okay. No, I'm excited because also it's so funny because like after all that I was like, oh, okay, finish streaming, great. And I was like, hit up my boys. I was like, all right, you guys ready to game? Immediately hopped on
you're
Rivals.
Yeah.
dog.
So
Well, I mean, one is for you and one is for the camera. It's 2 different
Yeah,
experiences.
yeah.
Until you start streaming the other one too.
no, exactly.
No, well, so we're actually gonna do Marvel Rivals together.
yeah,
Hey,
we're gonna
collab.
we're-
But I'm not showing my gameplay.
Face? Oh.
No, my
Gameplay.
face will be on it.
yes.
No,
but
my
not the
gameplay is
gameplay.
gonna. No. Nobody wants to see my gameplay, bro. Like maybe for the jokes,
Oh.
maybe for the jokes they will want to see it, but like,
He sucks.
Let's just-
we know it. It's okay.
okay, bro. Like you don't have to word it that way.
Corey, you're not a gamer.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not a gamer coming from the mother who can't beat Cerberus.
I
Who
know,
needs
listen,
hints?
It's different.
Where's my hints? Give me my hints. Golly.
It's okay, but it's gonna be fun. So yeah, we set it up and we're gonna start
That's
streaming. We're gonna start slow, just doing it.
And I
just
think I
us.
want to start doing Mega Man Battle Network.
Woo, that'll be
Oh, I don't know what
cool.
that is.
You never played Mega Man Battle Network?
I don't think
That
so.
was one of my favorite games as a kid.
Such a good game.
I loved it.
I didn't have many games growing up.
I mean, me neither. But that was like one
Maybe
of the few
I'll
I did.
get you a gift that we can do the two because this is one of the things that have 2 different versions.
Ooh,
They have like a red version, a blue version, different chips and things
I
like
played
that.
the blue.
Yeah, it's Blue Moon and Red Sun. And then Blue and White is part 3. It's a good series. You might
I
like
think
it.
I only played one of them.
Yeah, and they have it for like PS4.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
a PS4,
No,
right?
well,
Or you have a PS3. I can't remember anymore.
first of all, how dare you? I do have a PS4, and second of all, I am gonna get a PS5.
Nice.
Oh, bougie.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
thank God you didn't get an
money.
Xbox.
I'm getting gifted a PS5.
Yeah.
I'm not buying one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
but
need
that's
it.
still good.
Yeah, if you got an Xbox, I'm like, you know what? Go to hell.
Okay, first
Wow,
of all,
I remember his reaction when you got an Xbox.
Yeah, no.
I was so disappointed. I'm like, oh, there's so many better games.
I'm chilling. I love that.
I know.
I'm
I understand.
just
You don't care about the
born
like the-
and raised about an Xbox girly.
Yeah, you don't care about the
PlayStation.
single player games. That's why. Like that's the ones
Oh
they
yeah, because
offer.
most
That's
of
what
that.
I'm saying. Like,
That's yeah.
like all the multiplayer games that we have on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But you miss out on all the single player experiences that there are.
Yo, speaking of, hold on, real quick, sidebar. Speaking about the RPGs for PlayStation, did you guys see that God of War
no.
is being picked up by Prime?
Mm-mm.
Like to make a show.
Yeah,
No.
2 seasons.
Oh wow.
I know. You know God of War, right?
I've heard of it.
By
It's that guy
Prime?
Kratos with the red
Yes.
arrow.
You know,
With the white.
Kendrick, drop another mixtape and my life is yours. You seen that meme?
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, you know
That's so
TikTok.
funny.
Yeah.
But okay, that's good to know. Hopefully,
I'm-
we'll see
I would
if it's good or
love-
not.
If this popped off, I'd be so happy. I love God of War. It's
I
one of my
would be happy.
favorites.
Oh, you didn't play. Oh, so you didn't play the PS5 one then?
Are you talking about Ragnarok?
That's the second.
That's
one.
the second one in
The one before
the-
that was. I think maybe it was on PS4 and PS5. The one before that.
The one before Ragnarok?
Yes.
Yeah, I played that one on PS4.
Okay, bet.
And Ragnarok, I think, also came out for 4. And yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right.